As board members, we'll be there with them.
We will.
Vicky?
No, you go ahead. We'll be fine.
We'll talk, darling.
No, you don't. You heard him. It's his fight.
Vicky, he's my son. Like it or not, you know what I have to do.
This better be good.
Better than good. Remember Sam Vance, the detective I hired to help me find Bitsy?
Mm-hmm. Right, Bitsy. Bitsy, who Irene Manning gave her son, Victor Lord's son, to raise. Bitsy, whose real name was Barbara. Bitsy, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Got something new for me, or did you just ruin my evening in order to rehash old stuff?
Poor old Bitsy died 10 years ago.
Oh, that is such a shame. How about the son?
Brought up by Bitsy's husband until he died recently. Sam Vance just got his address up in Chicago. I'm headed up there as soon as I can to try to find the son.
That's it? That's all?
Dorian, that's all I need. I fly up to Chicago. I track down the son.
Oh, come on, David. His name. For goodness sakes, what is his name?
Whose name?
The father. The one that Bitsy married, the one that raised Irene's son. Does he have a name, this man who died recently?
Of course he's got a name, and you know what? Big coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Jones married Irene Manning's cousin.
What did you say?
Bitsy married Irene's first cousin, the guy who just died, the guy that was raising Victor Lord's missing son.
Yes, but what was his name? The name, the
Peter. Why? Peter Manning. What? Dorian, what's wrong?
Peter Manning?
Look, you've got to calm down.
You don't get it, do you?
Get
You don't
what?
get it at all.
What?
Peter Manning. Do you read the newspapers? I mean, how busy is Tina keeping you, for crying out loud? Peter Manning collapsed right here in Landview just a few months ago. Does that ring a bell to you at all? But he was here doing what? Visiting relatives. Oh, for God's sake, David, Peter Manning is Todd Manning's father.
What?
Right. So we now know the name of the heir, the real heir, to the $27 million.
27.8.
My God. Victor Lord's heir is none other than Landview's favorite jailbird, Todd Manning.
Feel free to save the day, Guy. Anytime. Well, what the heck, huh? At least we both know how it's going to turn out. No surprises.
We're not firing anyone, Norma.
No, we're just going to tell him that the vestry voted.
Yes, but do we have
Yes,
and we're going to ask for his resignation. It's all voluntary.
And all in the best interest of the church. And when Andrew arrives, we'll just
Andrew's here.
Ah, and I know why he is and who told him he should be.
That's right, Elizabeth. I
It's
take
all right,
full
Renee.
responsibility.
Renee, it's all right. I'll handle it. Elizabeth, why don't you say what you have to say, and then it'll be my turn.
All right, Andrew. I promised you that I'd call a meeting. The vestry has met and discussed the affair, and we've voted to ask for your resignation. I'd be happy to tell you our reasons.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, Andrew, I'm so glad you feel that way. We were hoping that you wouldn't force us to take our request to the bishop. Now, may I assume that you agree with the vestry's request and will resign voluntarily? Andrew?
Stop! Not another word.
Please.
Not another word. I have something to say. And you're going to listen to me.
If Santa's making a list and checking it twice, have you been naughty or nice?
I've been good as gold this year.
Well, I prefer when you're naughty.
Happy holidays.
From One Life to Live.
Hey, honey, come on. I'm doing this all by myself over here.
I'm doing this.
Hey, here's the problem. There's the problem right there. We never did do Hanukkah this year.
I celebrated it with my parents in Chicago.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just cranky, that's all.
Is that the case that you don't want to tell me about?
Will you agree not to discuss?
All right, I'll tell you what. You wait right here, and I'll be right back, okay?
Where are you going?
I'm going to do something that is going to make you remember this holiday forever.
What are you going to do?
Sit tight. I'll be right back.
Spirit, said Scrooge in a broken voice, remove me from this place. I told you, these were shadows of the things that have been, said the ghost. That they are what they are, do not blame me. Remove me, Scrooge exclaimed. I cannot bear it. He turned upon the ghost, and seeing that it looked upon him with a face in which in some strange way there were fragments of all the faces it had shown him, wrestled. Leave me, take me back.
Here. Alms for the neediest at Christmas time?
Sorry, Grandpa. You knocked on the wrong door.
No contribution is too small for the poor.
You're missing my point, pal. See, I am the poor.
Todd Manning. Todd is the real heir. He's going to be worth $27 million.
27.8. Irene Manning gave her baby to her friend Bitsy Jones. Bitsy married Irene's cousin Peter, moved with him to Chicago, and that baby grew up to be...
Todd Manning. Oh, it's incredible. It's awful. It's absolutely delicious.
You don't suppose Vicky has even a clue, do you?
I don't know, I doubt it. You better hope she never catches a glimpse of one. Because as soon as she finds out...
Todd Manning is her brother.
Dorian, what the heck are you smiling about? Todd Manning is the only thing standing between you, me, and a couple of very long prison sentences. Come on, Luna, what am I getting for a Christmas present?
I told you. I told you.
Yeah, I know you told me. It's going to change my life.
Yes, and you are going to love it.
Oh, great.
Well.
Go find out.
Well, Mary. Hey, Andy, wait up! Oh, excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Marty.
Hi.
I'm so glad to see you here.
Yeah, well, Dylan here talked me into it. No matter what the rumors are going around about Andrew and me, it's Christmas, right? Maybe people can forget about all that for one night.
I hope you won't make me go to the bishop about this business with you and Marty Saybrook. Will you resign?
Stop.
Dad, please, don't get involved.
I have something to say.
Oh, please, Sloan, save your strength. This is between Andrew and the vestry.
This may be the last battle I fight, but by God, I'm not going to let you destroy my son.
One Life to Live.
I wish Ollie could have come to church tonight.
Yeah, I know you do, son.
It's Christmas Eve, and he doesn't have a family.
Yeah. You're all set.
Great, Sarah.
So what do you think? You think CJ's right? We need to worry about Todd.
Oh, I think Todd will be just fine. Court.
Excuse me.
I thought Blair was just going to go caroling with you two. I didn't know she invited herself to stay with you the whole evening.
I invited her, and I told you that. I told you she was going to be here for the Christmas Eve services, just like you, Tina.
Kids, you look wonderful. Let me see. Ooh. Have you seen your Uncle David?
No, I haven't seen him.
I'm sorry, but this all has a rather delicious madness to it. Queen Victoria has no idea that Todd Manning is her real brother. It's positively Shakespearean.
Yeah, right.
What I don't understand, though, is why Todd has never said a word about it. I mean, if he has known for years that he is the real heir to Victor's trust fund, why has he not said anything?
I don't know, it beats the heck out of me, but you're right. Why would anybody sit on a trust fund worth $27.8 million and never say boo about it?
Unless he doesn't know.
What do you mean?
Maybe Todd has no idea who he really is.
Sorry, pal, but you're barking up the wrong tree for Christmas donations. Why don't you try down on Regency Drive?
I'm sorry. Is there some way we can help you?
Me? Not unless you can give me a job.
You might try Christmas Mass. Ask the Lord's help in your time of need.
A couple of kids are friends of mine. They asked me to go to church, but it's not really my, I mean, I think I feel pretty out of place there.
No one's out of place there. Merry Christmas. May God be with you.
Yeah, you too.
Am I that man who lay upon the bed? He cried upon his knees. The finger pointed from the grave to him and back again. No, Spirit. Oh, no, no. The finger was still there. Spirit, he cried, tight clutching at his robe. Hear me. I am not the man I was. Assure me that I yet may change these shadows you have shown me by an altered life.
No way, I'm not going to go to church.
I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year.
Andrew has performed his duties as rector of this church with dignity, compassion, unflagging dedication. He has made contributions to the entire community, enormous contributions.
That's right, Elizabeth. Andrew has shown this congregation more about tolerance and compassion than most of us will ever know.
To demand his resignation based on a silly rumor, which even his wife refuses to believe, is cruel, downright indecent.
Well, you may discuss with the bishop, Sloan, what is and is not decent, and for now, the vestry has voted.
Yes, Renee told us how you appointed a convicted felon to serve on your vestry committee just so that the vote would go your way.
Oh, Victoria, there's nothing wrong with asking an influential member of the community like Mrs. Asa Buchanan to take your place. No, the vestry needed to act, and act swiftly. And may I remind you, General, that this is not the first time St. James has had to deal with its rector being at the center of controversial rumors.
Which were as unfounded then as they are now.
Oh, my God.
My point is the church cannot afford more scandal. You know how rumors are. They move like wildfire
And
through
who's
a community.
fanning those fires, Elizabeth?
Mrs. McNamara, I'm not interested in gossip. I'm interested in the truth. And the fact is that rumor is a lie. Marty Saybrook and my husband did not have an affair.
How do you know?
Because they told me they didn't.
And you believe them?
Alex, I'm not sure if you'll ever understand what honesty means, but I know my husband. I know his devotion to me and to our family. Listen, if there's any misunderstanding
here, it's Marty, don't bother explaining. All you have to offer is the truth. That's the last thing these pious upholders of morality want.
General, please lower your voice.
I don't care who hears me. I am fighting for my son here. Do you remember you tried to get me off the faculty of the university based on a rumor? Do you remember that, Elizabeth? Some dimwit student was talked into doing Dorian Lord's bidding. You made a gross mistake in judgment then. Don't repeat it.
The situations aren't at all comparable.
What's the difference?
Your son is a troublemaker. It's been going on for years. It all started with that Douglas boy.
My son's name is Billy, Elizabeth, and I believe you were at his graduation, and now suddenly he's that Douglas boy.
We don't need to rehash the details. The point is, it tore this parish to pieces.
No, it's people like you who tore this parish to pieces. I thought you might have learned something.
Andrew Carpenter has always stood for truth, dignity, and compassion. I can go to my grave without a flicker of doubt about that. What about you? What do you stand for? Is there any compassion in your heart?
Listen, this is Christmas. Can we all...
It is Christmas, the celebration of Christ's birth, of love, of mercy. How can you, on this day in this place, go against everything that Christmas means?
I agree. Sloan has a point.
Couldn't we just wait until after Christmas?
I beg you. I ask the vestry to reconsider, withdraw your recommendation. I know my son. He is God's soldier. He will never resign that post. Never.
What? Jeez! I didn't know you had that much lung power there, honey.
Oh,
I think I'm deaf.
God, where did you come up with this harebrained idea? You know that I'm in a hypertensive occupation anyway. I get scared out of my wits every time you're on duty, and now you come along and you slash decades off of my life? Honest to goodness, where the heck did you get this suit? It's 2 sizes or 10 sizes too big.
Well, it's the last one they had, okay? What is that? What are you working on? Is that Gannon and Gannon versus Gannon?
Something we're not going to talk about still?
I don't like the idea of you mixed up with R.J. Gannon, okay?
You look at this face. Is this the face of a woman who wants to be involved in R.J. Gannon?
Well, then okay. Why don't you...
Oh, no. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. I will try not to work on it in front of you if you don't ask me questions about it, okay?
Okay, fine. I just don't want the ghost of a Gannon, any Gannon past, fouling up our holiday.
Okay.
All right. Come here, little girl. Why don't you tell Santa Claus what you want for Christmas? Okay, let's go.
No, wait. I have a present for Santa.
Well, then give it to him.
No. It can't wait.
Okay, well, then where is it?
Well, I have to finish wrapping it.
Nora.
No, please. Believe me, trust me. It'll be worth the wait.
Come on, let's go inside.
Sheila?
Yeah, we'll be right there. Because I want to share a Christmas moment with my baby brother.
Okay.
You didn't say anything to Hank, did you?
Yeah, I said, Merry Christmas. You were there, remember?
About RJ.
No, I didn't say a thing. Deal directly with RJ.
What?
I paid the man a visit, but he wasn't home.
Good. Ben, I don't want you anywhere near him.
Well, that's too bad. I'm not letting him do this to you.
Hello,
Hi.
Buchanans. How are you? Come on, Ben. I mean, we're blocking traffic out here.
Merry Christmas.
We'll talk about this.
Merry Christmas. That's my little gal, Jessie. Leader of the pack, a true Buchanan.
Grandpa, I'm only narrating.
Nonsense, honey. You're in control. You set the tone, the pace. Sign of a real leader, and you are a born leader.
Hey, guys. Hey, Gramps.
Ha, Joey. Nice you could show up.
Well, I know Mom was going to be very glad to see you.
Sloan is absolutely right. You really have to reconsider your vote because what you're doing is wrong.
Well, we don't have to act on this immediately. If at all, we could take a vote again next week.
We were hasty in judging.
I quite agree. I bow to the good judgment of my peers.